Alright, everybody, I think we're good to be live. Welcome back to the world of Pokemon Scarlet and or Violet, depending on which game you're playing. And today, we should be cycling over to Annihilape rates. And... Am I live? Okay, yeah, this one has the auto start. Thank goodness. But last time I ended a little bit early because I was having a headache. So today we're here an hour early to maybe get in some Glimmora raids for anybody who wants to do some of those. Let me get online. We also got meteors in game. So an hour from now, I believe they'll be cycling over to Annihilape raids, unless the King Gambit or the Furry raids, and they put them out of order on the graphic. I think Annihilape raids can be maybe pretty tough. I don't know. It's gonna depend. Because we can't hit it with Dark, because it'll hit us with Fighting, and we can't hit it with Ghost, because it'll hit us with Ghost. But, not all hope is lost. There's still a possibility for it to work out. I wonder if this Rockruff outbreak is an outbreak of Daybreak ones. Or, ones can evolve in Dusk Lycanroc. Anyways, our Tera is not this one. It is this one. The faraway one. So let's fly over there. And we'll do some Glimmoras, just in case people still want to do those. While we wait for the Annihilapes. Alright. I wasn't super set on this Corviknight set last time, but it's all we kind of have. And I'll leave the code up. Nobody's around, then nobody's around. It's not a big deal. In big news, they announced the date that they were going to be taking down Pokemon Home today. Which is a little sad, but also it was inevitable, you know? Okay. Brave was bad. I will maybe do it online instead. Just to make it so that something's happening. Oh yeah. Glimmora. That's the one that we want. That's the guy. Okay, we got somebody with an ogre pawn. Hey, a third person. What are they wielding? Ah, cool. They have a Kudra. Okay, we'll see what gets brought here. Yeah, alright. I think I'm gonna switch over to Blissey. Blissey, yeah, light screen. Alright. We'll give it a go with some randos. We just gotta keep this kid with an ogre pawn alive. Well, the two acid spray mons can do their job. Ooh, Udra even has Skitter Smack. Mortal Spin inflict toxic poison or just regular poison? I feel like it's gotta be regular poison, right? It's been a hot sec since I've had to use Mortal Spin with a Glimmora. You please stay alive, please. I think they should buff Healer, that if the Pokemon that is Healer heals you, it guaranteed heals your status condition. Maybe that's just me, though. Why have I taken like 16 turns of poison damage in one turn? I'm gonna heal my own poison here. Even though it might just get reapplied. This should be a big sludge bomb from the Venusaur. Yeah, that's pretty big. Now the Glimmora is fast. Dang, this Glimmora gets like 17 moves. Hopefully it's dead here. Nope, Ogerpon didn't kill it. Alright, we didn't get to heal the Ogerpon, but the Glimmora died. So it's all good. Easy peasy. Adios. Alright, I'll run my own lobby. If anybody would like to play. Alright, seems like nobody's interested. I might just want to join another online one in the meantime. Maybe somebody's got a real special one. I can join one of those other than a Glimmora. Oh, we can practice for the Annihilape, I guess. I don't know what Snorlax is doing here. Oh, they're getting changed to Slowbro. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out Blissey. Oh, the raid has been abandoned. What? Why? What? Oh, now I have to join back into another one. Man, that one looked like it was gonna be there for sure. We could have made it with the Annihilape. What's up with that? Alright, let's roll up. Oh, the Iron Moth already got the light screen. Okay, let's heal pulse you because you're a fire type. And you're getting hit by Power Gem. It doesn't affect everybody except Blissey. Yeah, I'm so used to the Pokemon Champions has like made all of this stuff so much faster. When I went for Metal Sound, afraid that doesn't work right now, bud. We're gonna need terrestrialization. Helping hand the moth. Alright, yeah, attack up, sure. Goodra also has Life Dew. There we go. Got some damage in with Moth terrestrializing. And Iron Moth, maybe you could get close to finishing it. I think the Corviknight just missed the Metal Sound, which is... I mean, it's just a little disappointing to see. it's gone. The Glimmora is gone. I guess I'm ready to go. If that person's gonna bring Blissey, I might as well bring a damage Pokemon. I think this is a different Ogerpon user from last time. Alright. I'm exerting pressure when I really should be exerting mirror armor, but I haven't got around to changing that yet. Oh, Ogerpon. Oh no. Oh, this is not super ideal. No fire stat changes and abilities. Goes for the mortal spin. Ogerpon dies again. This has to be like a minimal level Ogerpon, right? Or does it really just take that much without the light screen? Oh well. I'm gonna terrestrialize and bulk up once and then go for some drill picks. So that we can at least get through the Tera shield, hopefully. Pokemon die immediately? It died immediately. No, wait, I don't think it died. I think it just has been dead. Yeah, okay, now it's coming back. Now it died. Died again. And break that little bit of the Tera shield. Or just roost one time. This Blissey is trying his hardest, but the Ogerpon does want to die, doesn't it? And there goes Ogerpon. Come on, Goodra, you and me got like one attack left. The Goodra doesn't get the Sludge Fight, does it? It was just throwing the acid spray. Well, that stinks. That's really annoying. There's nothing that we could have done there. The Ogerpon died 4 times, and we lost. Well, I guess I can try. I'm gonna try hosting my own one here in just a sec. Actually, oh, there wasn't even one there. It's only Metagross. All right, I'll try hosting my own code in case anybody comes in. All right, if nobody's interested in doing this, I kind of want to make a Toucanon. Whoops! Nope, don't do that. Ah, I screwed myself. It might be faster for me to just close the game at this point. I've made a grave mistake. I don't even think they'll let me run, even though I'm the only person in here. No, I can't run away. That's love that. Love that for that we can't run away from her. Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably solo lose to this Glimmora. It's really too bad that I have to lose to this Glimmora because I've already gotten 2 defense drops. Man, that power gem did like nothing. Oh, one of the Pokemon must have gotten a special attack drop. Oh, gem does reduce damage because it roosted. Activate shield this time. Oh, Haxorus has Facade. It's actually pretty useful in this scenario. I don't think it's turned off our boost yet, so I don't want to try bulk upping. Okay, yeah, there's it nullifying the boost. I should also roost max this PP I should also max the PP on this roost Corviknight. That's a sentence that I can say with my head held high. Not even that far behind the bar, which is crazy. I might die in the next power gem. If I didn't have to break through the Tera bar, I would love Roost removing my flying type to make me a pure steel type. Oh, cool, they broke the Tera shield. We're like dealing actual damage just because I got those defense drops with the Haxorus with Facade. Is that what's happening here? And the Clodsire with Poison Jab? Yeah, I guess with the defense drops we are actually dealing like real damage. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die and we're probably gonna lose based on that. Yeah, Glimmora remove negative effects from itself. Wow, if I like had more Roost on my Carbonite, I think I could have beat the solo with the NPCs. I mean, it ain't over till it's over, but it's kind of over. I don't know. I'll Rock Smash to try and get a defense drop. Well, let's go down swinging. That one was way closer than it had any right to be. It gave me a sliver of hope, at least. Oh, this is why you gotta PP max your healing moves, guys. You don't want to end up like me. Or you just run Acid Spray Goodra. That guy's pretty good, too. Alright. Since nobody's really interested in doing Glimmora right now, let me grab who I think will be good for Annihilape raids. This is pretty good support. Just going to be Cannon. This is probably the right nature we want for Toucannon too. It's up in defense. Yeah, we want Roost, Beak Blast. What else? We can get Screech, right? Oh, we can totally get Screech. I will activate an Annihilape's Defiant, though, if it is Defiant. So I might opt out of using that option. I don't think I want any more Toucannons. Remember moves. What can I get for these moves? Swords Dance is definitely one I think we want. I might just learn it over Screech, because I think Screech will be less helpful in the Annihilape fight. Also, maybe Substitute? I don't know. Depends how much we can decrease its damage, but Substitute might not be bad. Hey, they gave I guess Overheat does make sense, but Overheat and Heat Wave on Toucannon? They give Toucannon so much. Toucannon is too good for us, honestly. We don't deserve Toucannon. And Temper Flare? Man. I like this guy a lot. I think we need to use TMs to learn at least one more move. And that move is gonna be... Was that one move that I was looking at? I feel like I was looking at a move that I definitely wanted. Oh, maybe Psych Up will be useful if Annihilape does like a bulk up. Then we can have that, you know. We don't get like a defense booster, do we? Oh, Rast. Rast and Roost. All we need is Big Blast for damage, you know? I'm not so sure. I really hope they could be really mean and they could give the Annihilape Rock Tomb or Rock Slide. I think it has Rock Slide. But I really doubt they will. I think they're going to give it like what it kind of has for its standard 6-star moveset, which is like Shadow Claw, Drain Punch, not Drain Punch, Close Combat, maybe Bulk Up in its normal move pool, and then dang, what's the other one? I can't remember. We'll learn Psych Up. No, we won't. I lied. I don't know. Feels like I'm have so many options for moves, but I don't have any options for moves. Maybe Helping Hand. Or maybe I just put on the substitute. Let's just put on the substitute. Toucan, do you have an ability that's helpful? Because you have Skill Link and you have Keen Eye, but I forget what your other one is, if that is helpful in this situation. Toucan. Nope, it only has 2 abilities. Okay. I guess we'll go with Keen Eye, because we're not using any Skill Link moves. And your EVs are they're a little rough. Yeah, we're just gonna give you a clean start, Mochi, and you can start over. And let's do attack. Like max the attack and max defense too, because I really don't think I'm going to be using this to fight special attackers, so I might as well max my defense stat. And then let's go get those last 4 EVs. Or 2 EVs rather, so that rounds out 2A4. Alright, that's pretty good. Is your Tera? Your Tera's normal. We don't want that. Or maybe, I don't know actually what I want. I guess I'll change you to Stellar Tera, because I don't want to get hit by ghost moves, you know? I want to be immune to the ghost attacks, but I also want to have damage on my Beak Blast. So we're going to have another Stellar Tera bird. Stellar Tera, it can also be useful for, like, Bullet Seed in the future, if that comes up ever in your life, maybe. And it's not like I'm doing anything with the Stellar Tera shards. I might go get more Stellar Tera shards after this. This person is still trying to figure out what the secret menu item is, even though the game's been out for like 3 years at this point. Yeah. Do I want? Oh, you got a little mark. That's nice. Oh, I gotta put the 4 EVs in HP. What am I thinking? It's like I've never played a Pokemon game before. You gotta put your EVs in HP in... Wait, is that... Oh, I could've used these proteins to power up the bird. Oh, well. Here, eat these vitamins. Alright. Now the bird is maxed out. Oh, Ivies. Let's go do that. That's like a free... Did I ever... Oh, I don't think I ever... Hold on. Oh no, I did Hyper Train this Corviknight. Okay, I think I was using this Corviknight for something else before I turned it into a raid Corviknight. But you need IVs. You need them IVs changed. Over here. I'm gonna make you a very pretty bird. Ah, just use the ball caps. All I want is HP, attack, defense, and... It's pointless for me to put special defense on. I'm just gonna put speed on. I should never have to use... It might have, like, one special attack, though. Okay, I'm gonna put... I'm gonna bottle cap the special defense. I'm gonna hate myself for it, but I'm gonna do it. People are gonna get mad at me as long as I do it, so I'm gonna do it. It's fine. It's never gonna come up, but it's optimal. You know how optimizers are. I got the bottle caps. It's not like I'm poor. And we probably use a shell bell, right? Oh, let me do myself a favor for all future times that I keep forgetting to tell myself to do this. I'm gonna PP up the roost. Everyone... Yeah, I'm never gonna get rid of Beat Blast on this thing. Let's PP max the Beat Blast. Yeah. Did PP max anything else on here? No, not really. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that, Toucannon. I don't know where I'm going. I was just walking. Am I forgetting anything with this Toucannon other than giving it its item? I might just take that Sharp Beak and move it onto Toucannon whenever the time comes. Alright, let's go back and see about that Glimmora. If anybody would like to do it. Until we reach Annihilate mode. I've got 10 more minutes left to Glimmora, so this is actually the last Glimmora chance. Right, I think I'm gonna just back out. And I'll maybe try an online one. Just in case I give a higher likelihood of helping somebody out there who maybe hasn't gotten it. Let's give this one a shot. I see a lot of interesting Pokemon here, but I'm going to try and heal them up so they don't die. Do we still not have a steel grass type in this game? I don't think we do. Right? Because it's either Ferrothorn or, who's the other one? Oh, right, Kartana. Yeah. Yeah, there's no steel grass type in this game. Light screen. Let's heal up the peoples. Scizor, how did you die? I think the Scizor got Power Gem crit, and it is not level 100? That adds a wrench into things. Yeah, we need to get a terrestrialization off sooner rather than later. No, he's level 100. He just died. Dang. No stat changes an ability. Hopefully this Dragalge is gonna really carry here. Like it's been getting off the acid sprays real good. This Zamazenta kind of understands what a strategy is. Let's help out the Dragalge. Oh, this is our dead again. Don't tell me it's Tera Bug. Oh, Scizor. Scizor. Oh, let's see, it's a berry. I got Okay, the Dragalge is the Dragalge is gonna carry us here. The Acid Spray is actually just undeniable. The Zamazenta is helping. Can't lie though, I was the Zamazenta with my Corviknight not that long ago. Oops. Okay, well, Scizor, maybe you can help us out. Come on, bud. Oh, Dragalge was Fenrir Shock. That's pretty neat. Come on, Dragalge, just remove him. I guess the Scizor got it. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna host another Glimmora lobby for that just last slimmest chance possible to do a Glimmora, and then it's gonna swap over to Annihilape Brains. Time is about to be up on Glimmora raids. Alright, it is now 8 o'clock. Which means that if anyone tries to get their wild area needs after this point, they won't be able to do Glimmora raids. Unless they run for 2 weeks and I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure they only ran for 1 week. Otherwise, I'm going to need to change the title of this live stream. Alright, I'll give it another 30 seconds unless somebody in the chat says that they vigorously want to do this Glimmora raid. Alright, let's back out. And let's check our news. And let's fight a monkey. Alright, Tera raids have moved around, and there are now Annihilapes or Primates spawning in the wild. And this ghost one over here. Oh, I gotta climb for this one. It's too much of a slope to just fly up it. Oh, hold on. Let me do the thing that I said that I was gonna do that I totally forgot, which is... Isn't there a way to move items in this? Not even boxes. Take your held item, and I'm gonna put it over there. We also save, just in case. You never know these days. I want to solo this boy. I mean, you can, or you can do it with me. I've got a 2 cannon. How you doing, Andre? Alright, we got Ra, who's going in bold, hoping that this Annihilape doesn't have a Dark type move that can hit it. I respect it. You know, now that I think about it, I kind of wish I picked a Shell Bell instead, because I'm going to be depending on my Roost for all my healing. And I picked a Substitute. Yeah, I really should have picked a Shell Bell. Ah, well. This is a trial run. You don't expect to beat it on the trial run. Remember, it's going to be important to call out what moves you see, because different types will see different moves. So that way we can know what moves it has a little bit faster. And it's based 4 moves. I think we can save ourselves some time, though. Let's just get this one started at 17 seconds. Let's see what the monkey has. If it has Rage Fist, normal types are going to be mandatory. And if it has a fighting type move, then flying and ghost and other types that can deal with fighting are going to be necessary. What are the other types that deal? I'm definitely missing one. Oh, fairy. Normal fairy, which is just very Wigglytuff. Alright, burn. It hit me with close combat, okay. It got burned though. Oh, Ice Punched the Zoroark. Okay, can I substitute now? my health is... Oh, wait, no, we had enough health for Substitute. Cool. I think that means that also won't do enough much damage to break Substitute. Hold on. Let me heal Cheer. And that will unthaw the Zoroark. And we get it up to a point where it can live. I'm gonna hope the Annihilape can't break my my Substitute with close combat. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Ah, it broke. Because it wasn't burned anymore. Also went for Earthquake as part of its moveset, but thankfully we have the grassy terrain. I'm not benefiting from the grassy terrain. And there goes Zoroark. Okay. Yeah, I think I had to do that. I didn't have any other choice. If I didn't have to heal cheer for the Zoroark, then I could have roosted. Also, if Zoroark didn't die, then we would be a little bit farther, a little bit faster. Is the Zoroark using Nasty Plot into Foul Play? Did I just see that? That's one of them plays you can't even pronounce. Fortunately, the Annihilape just a little bit more HP than half to me. So it's been faster than me every time. So I can roost here instead of substitute. Yeah, so I don't need substitute. Oh, and when I roost, I lose my flying typing, so I can take advantage of the grassy terrain. That's pretty sweet. Alright, the Annihilape has close combated like 16 times. The Zoroark has to break the Tera shield with this. Like, there's no way it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Back in it simply because the Annihilape has close combated me so many times. Its special defense is basically nothing. However, it being a ghost type means that it can hit... Zoroark for actually something. Yeah, Zoroark, don't attack for a little bit. Just let it... Wait till, like, the very end when it's hit me, like, a bunch of times. Because I think it might just one-tap you. With whatever ghost-type move it has. Okay. Obviously, stream delay means that this message isn't going to go through right away. Does the Zoroark live its attack? No. Okay. Zoroark died. And the Annihilape also heal. Well, I mean, I can't win, but I might as well go for Beak Blast. Yeah, I think the Beak Blast works. It's just... Zoroark didn't, and so it lost out. That is a little unfortunate. It does a little bit more than half to me, though. But as long as I can get off the burn, and then just keep roosting through it and keep Beak Blasting, then Ducannon works. Especially if I get off my Sword stance. I don't think it cleared our stat changes. Except for maybe once. I would also like to put on a different move than Substitute. But I need to look at my options for that again. Oh, I think also we changed from my offensive item to a different one. Probably the leftovers. I think those will heal me up enough. Or, let me see what move I can maybe use. Let's give this another look. We can... There's no point in dropping its defenses, because it's already doing that. Oh, super son... Nah. If it was, like, Confused Ray, then I would say maybe. But, because it's supersonic, it's 55% accuracy. We're not doing that. Oh, wait, does Toucanon have any egg moves? I didn't think to check that. What are Toucanon's egg moves? Maybe it has like a really goated one. Come on, Pokemon database, don't fail me now. Have the up-to-date Toucanon data, please. It does not have any egg moves in Scarlet and Violet, according to Pokemon database. Unfort. Yeah, I don't really know what other moves I would put on. I could, like, Flame Charge to increase my speed. Would Ursaluna work? According to Cerebi, it doesn't know any Dark-type moves, so maybe Hisui and Zoroark might work too. Yeah, but it seems like it has Ice Punch, so it can at least hit Zoroark. I think a Zoroark could outpace it if it was Stellar Tera, but Zoroark is already really frail and doesn't have a lot of good defensive options. Did you try looking up Picky Peck for the egg moves? I mean, I guess I can. That'd be fine. If is my computer crashing? Uh-oh. Are we here? Are we good? Hello? Okay, my computer was full on, like, crashing there. Let me go back to Pokemon database. On to Trumbeak's page, and on to Picky Peck's page. And Picky Peck. Where are the moves? Oh, Scarlet, there we go. Oh, yeah, we have Boom Burst, Gunk Shot, and Sky Attack. That's weird. Usually they put the egg moves on all the pages, because you can just mirror those now, but none of those moves are helpful, but they're there. I think these ads on Pokemon database are lagging my computer. Okay. What was our next best option? I think it was... I'm going to put Flame Charge on to increase my speed. And then I can roost faster. We could speed creep the Annihilape. Use some of my attack EVs to speed creep it. We also put on leftovers instead. Oops, not that. Actually, no. No, we are going to use Shell Bell. Use it if the game allowed me to do things that would allow me to use it. There we go. I think that'll be handy. I'm willing to give it another go. Let me see. If Cerebee's posted the moveset, I might as well take a peek. Tera Raid Battle Event. It says that its moves are Rage Fist, Close Combat, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. Okay, they did give it Rage Fist. That's really interesting. Yeah, that's why Zoroark definitely died there. We definitely need normal types here. And, oh, I wonder why it's not Ice Punch or Thunder Punching my bird. I guess the close combat times stab is higher than the Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. That's so strange. Looks like it knows Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. Yeah. Also goes for Earthquake and Rock Slide later on in the fight. Okay. This is like a tough one. Really got to bring those normal types. Hopefully Zoroark is gonna stay a normal type now. Mew? I don't know. I don't know if Mew is a cook or not. If it can get off the terrestrialization fast enough to become a normal type. Maybe Skill Swap? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try Skill Swap with Defiant, but it's not like my plan isn't to lower this thing's defense stats at all. Or attack stat. We can try it, though. Wonder if a Clefable with Unaware is viable. I wouldn't say so, because Rage Fist isn't a stat change attack. It's a power change, and Unaware doesn't ignore power changes. I really think we have to bring normal types that can just deal with fighting type moves. Oh, this Arcanine's intimidating. I think we lose just based on that Arcanine's and actually no, I guess if it's not gonna have it anymore. Okay, yeah. Mew dies but kinda sacrifices for the cause. We're kinda stuck in limbo until the game figures out that it needs to shout this Terra Shield for the Pokemon dying. So it goes for taunt, but that falls on nothing. Let me go for Peak Blast. I get burned. Oh, it synchronized the burn on me because Mew gave it synchronize. This is terrible. This is actually the worst it probably could go. Not even lying. Even if I get my burn healed. That is oh boy. Yeah, that really stinks. Yeah, yeah, that's real bad. I think we're just dead. Did one of those heal cheers heal my burn? Yeah, I think skill swapping the Annihilape is just pointless. Now it's going for Thunder Punch. No, maybe blast a bit. Maybe we can turn this one around. Never say never. Well, based on the fact that my viewer count has jumped to 20, I think people are struggling with this one. I just need the terrestrialization, and then we can win. Like, if everybody holds out until I activate terrestrialization, then we're good to go. But please just, like, heal yourselves. Don't worry about the damage. Toucanon can do the damage here. Now that we've kind of got things under control. Did I get synchronized? No, I got Defiant. Oh. You died. That is mighty unfortunate. Okay, remove negative effects from itself. I'm gonna get burned here, but if a close combats me, gets burned. I'm gonna be burned though. I'm gonna be burned. I'm gonna be burned. It's gonna have my attack stat. Yeah, if we have a skill swap mod with something other than Synchronize, just because it's so synergist with my strategy. Yeah, I really think we just had to bring normal types that either terrestrialize into Stellar because they are normal Ghost, aka only Hisui and Zoroark, and only normal Flying. Which, how many normal Flying types do we have in this game? Because, like, no Staraptor, no Pidgeot. Our only normal Fairy type, I think, is Wigglytuff. And, like, Azurill. But ain't nobody better be rolling up to the function with Azurill. I bet Wigglytuff probably gets skill swap though. Could skill swap something useless onto it. Okay, it only resets our stats at 30% HP. So it's pretty worth it to just go for the 3 sword stances right off the bat. At least in my opinion. Oh wait, I probably want to get rid of Flame Charge. Because it's not doing what I think it's doing. Flame Charge is useful if Substitute wasn't... If it wasn't doing enough damage to break a Substitute. Is that Samurai going to change out for another Pokemon that's going to end up being a normal type? Because boy, I hope so. Yeah, we really need them normal types. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to restart the lobby. You know? We're gonna see normal types or what? Oh, one person left. Okay. You know what, actually? No, let's run it with the Palma. Maybe the Palma knows something that we all don't. Let's just see. Okay, they picked Terapagos. That's pretty good, actually. If they can keep up their Tera Shield, that's a pretty good option. How about Altaria Cotton Guard 2x and then copy Dezora work with Psych Up when he resets player stats? You could try that. Altaria is a dragon type though, so every time the Annihilape gets hit, it is going to take increased damage from the Rage Fist. Also, the Annihilape has Ice Punch, so maybe not Altaria. You'd have to calc how much damage the Ice Punch does to you, but I feel like the answer is not a favorable amount. We did get Gardevoir, though, who can Life Dew for us, and heal and Defense Cheer. I don't think the taunt is worth it, because the Annihilape doesn't have status moves in its move pool. It would be helpful if it had Bulk Up, but it doesn't have any status moves. That restores just enough HP that I can doof around. Or I should Swords Dance with the heal cheer. Or it got up Terra Shield? Why did it... Does it just do that really quickly every time, even if nobody dies? I don't think anybody died. Stay burned. Earthquake, unfortunately, is going to take out Zoroark. He's having a bit of a rough go with it. Swablu, I mean, it is a normal flying type. You're right on that part. You know, you'll be immune to the Rage Fist. You'll have to run the calcs on level 100 Eviolite Swablu. How much damage it takes from the Thunder Punch. Alright, I don't think Terapagos is really participating right now. I think we're kind of doomed. At least the Gardevoir is life doing, you know. We have to have a normal type with life do, right? Oh yeah, Blissey. Of course, Blissey's just gonna get close combated and die. I Beak Blast here so that it goes back to being burned. I think I'm still gonna die. It'd be really nice if we could get a Reflect user in here. Or just not. Tropigus keeps dying. Let's go for Big Blast. Because I feel like while burned and I'm at +4 attack right now, I should do enough damage to outpace the Annihilape. Annihilape removes negative effects, but I can Beak Blast. Tropigus unfortunately dies, and I think we lose off of that. I really think Toucannon is just like the guy. Like if I had 4 Toucannons, I think we would just win. Because then, like, even only one Toucannon has to take, like, the full close combat, you know? He's so nice. Or at least a Reflect user. Another way to decrease the damage. Because it's very easy to keep Toucannon alive here. Like, 4 Toucannons. We all click Sword Stance, like, basically right off the bat, except for one who has to click Beak Blast. And then we roost up ourselves. I wonder how an Eviolite Porygon 2 with Reflect support build would work. I think it could work. Porygon 2 is very tanky. You could run the calcs. Especially if the Annihilape's burned. I don't think it would do more than half. And since Porygon 2 has Recover for itself, I think that would work. What's the Toucannon build? Basically, you put all your EVs into attack and defense, and then you kick Beak Blast and Sword Stance, and Roost to keep yourself alive. That's what we do with Toucannon. Because I can go, rewind the stream if you need the code, but I mean, this is it. We don't really click Flame Charge all that often. In fact, I'd rather just change Flame Charge out for another move. But I mean, this is it. Oh, maybe somebody's live streaming this on Twitch right now. I'm kind of curious what other people are using. If they've figured it out. Because Zoroark feels like the most obvious thing to just do is with Stellar Tera use Zoroark. Ah, Pokemon Cast is a Toucannon too. See, it's just the Toucannons. The Toucannons are so good. Oh, also a Farigiraf. That's a good one. Farigiraf is another Pokemon that can be a normal type. Okay, we'll run this with two of us. Farigiraf is another Pokemon that can be a normal type and not take super effective damage from close combat. That, yeah, I think we lose off of Arcanine being here. Because now it just KOs me the first time with close combat. Because it got the... Actually, no, I lived the first one. Never mind, it crit me. I don't live the first one. Yeah, Intimidate here is just a loss. We should just click side attacks into each other. Yes, Zoroark, especially since there's no Night Slash. Yeah, but Zoroark is still really frail, though. Like, you're still gonna take a lot of damage from Ice Punch. Also, Zoroark, you don't need to click Taunt into this Annihilape. It doesn't use any status moves. That's just a pointless move slot. But yeah, we just die here. We just die here to the Arcanine. We should just kill ourselves to get this over faster. If it doesn't crit me again. Yeah, Zoroark, if you could change your moveset to Nasty Plot and instead of Shadow Ball, I think it's better if you use Hex. Yeah, it's way better if you use Hex, actually, because they'll be burning the Annihilape all the time. Yeah, just change your moveset to Nasty Plot, Hex. Let me just die real quick. Change your moveset to Nasty Plot, Hex. I guess like a rest, just so that you can heal yourself. And then have like a Lumberry to wake yourself up one time. And then if you've got like a bulk up or even a defense curl, that would work. But Foul Play ain't helping. Foul Play is doing minimal damage. Yeah, I think Hex would be so good. Also, if you could change to Stellar Tera, so that way you don't get hit by the Rage Fist and die immediately, that would be really handy too. If you want me to change your Zoroark to Stellar Tera, just let me know. I can do that. Yeah, if everyone who's planning to bring Zoroark could run Hex, that would be awesome. That would do a lot of damage. Let me take some time. I want to change Flame Charge as well. Just gonna really think about my moves. What I could possibly benefit from here. Maybe it's something that helps out the other Pokemon in the raid. What else could I use? I guess I just slot on Helping Hand. Like, my fourth move slot is so pointless, but if a Zoroark is at +6 with Hex, and I Helping Hand it, I could just finish it. Because all my other moves are just not... They just don't have purpose. Clicking them. Alright, let's give her another go. Alright, we are seeing an Ursaluna. Hopefully Ursaluna is able to take close combats okay. Yeah, we could get a Farigiraf in here, or even a Girafarig with Eviolite. That would go crazy. Get off a good Reflect would be very helpful. Do we know the moveset? The moveset for Annihilate Space moves is Rage Fist, Close Combat, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. And then during the raid, it will go for Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Bulldoze one time. So pretty much, we need normal types that can resist fighting type moves. I'm willing to give this a go with the Ursaluna, but I really think that Ursaluna is not going to be able to understand that close combat kills it. But we'll see. We'll give this a try. Okay, thankfully we didn't get an Intimidate Mon. I'm gonna take the hit. And now that Annihilape is burned, it's gonna do less damage to everybody. I'm gonna try and roost through this here. Yeah, it gives me just like enough HP to survive another one if I had to. But because it's burned, it only do that much. Even with a crit, it only does that much. Alright, wait for me to burn it again. Get this man's burned. See if I can join the next one with the Zoroark? Yeah. That would be swell. That's a big ol' hex chip right there. There we go. That's what we love to see. I'm gonna Sword Stance. It's burned. If Tera Shield breaks, then I get a turn to Roost. Oh, no, I'm gonna Roost. Oh, the Dunsparce paralyzed it. That's... I mean, it holds us back a little bit. I'm just gonna play defensively and defense cheer. Because the the Zoroark should have this. Unless the Annihilape is gonna clear itself again. But the fact that the fact that the Dunsparce got a paralyzed, whereas we really need that burn, it's a little tough. Okay, couldn't move because paralyzed. Alright. Is the Zoroark stat boosted? Oops. It is slower than me now, too, so if I Roost and become a pure normal type, I'm gonna die. I really think I need to just, like, carefully sit here. And just, like, wait my time. Let's try and get a heal cheer. The Dunsparce paralyzing this thing has made it so awkward. Thankfully, Annihilape is making its own defenses 0. It was a raised fist, but it doesn't affect me. Alright, there we go. We did it. Team effort. All around. Thankfully, Ursulina was able to live the close combats. Premier Ball. Yeah, this one's a real killer. I would say this one's like, it's not as bad as Mewtwo. Mewtwo had like one counter, and it was Mew. And like the occasional Scizor or low kicks. This one is like the next worst one, I think, though. Other than maybe Meganium. Meganium did require you to have a Skeledirge. Pretty much. I can't remember what else was good into Meganium. Ursaluna with defense and HP EVs and bulk up really helped. Yeah. Yeah, that was really good. Thankfully, while I was burned, the close combat didn't do enough to KO you. If you were the Ursaluna, I'm kind of assuming. Alright, let's do another Annihilape once I do some magic. So hold on just a moment while I do that. And nobody freak out. I'm just doing a little magic off camera. You can't see it. You're allowed to. You're not allowed to. Sorry. English is hard. It's only the language I've been speaking my entire life. Alright, and now there's a new Annihilape somewhere. Wouldn't you know it, the Annihilape ran off. Oh, it didn't actually run that far. Can I join again with my Ursaluna? I mean, yeah, sure. I can't stop you. And you were able to help us beat it, so yeah. As long as nobody's actively throwing, and even if people were actively throwing, I still can't stop them. And if we have 4 people, that's less chance that we get an Intimidate Mon, because the chance goes to 0. As long as nobody brings an Intimidate Mon. But yeah, if anybody's just joining, we're looking to see normal types that can deal with close combat. Whether that be because you're a normal ghost, like Hisui and Zoroark, whether you're normal flying, like Toucanon, or if you're a normal psychic, like Farigiraf. That's what we need to see. Especially if you're bringing Zoroark, bring Hex. Because I'm bringing Big Blast, and Big Blast will burn the Annihilape every single time. Even with the Tera shield up. I think my own phone is like really behind. There we go. Alright, we've got 4. Alright, it's gonna be 3 Zoroarks and a bird. Let's, fingers crossed. Let's hope it goes well. I get Hex. Oh yeah, Hex is the wave. Hex is the good stuff. We love the Hex Zoroarks. It means I can just sit around doing nothing. Except blasting my beak. Also, you guys don't have to move until I move, just so that we burn the Annihilape and we have the least amount of chance of somebody dying. Because I gotta burn that man's. That's Zoroark of Phantom Force? Well, he's gone, I guess. That means he has Phantom Force. Oh, not Bitter Malice. No, don't click Bitter Malice into the Annihilape. We really don't want to see that. That'll only increase the Annihilape's attack. We really, really don't want to see an Annihilape that clicks Bitter Malice. No, 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 no. We don't want that. No, 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 no. I might die from this because it got an attack boost. Yeah, I died from it. Okay, this is recoverable. But it's going to be really hard because now it has the attack boost. Yeah, we really want to see Zoroark click Hex. Hex is the best move that you can click. It's the best one. The best. It's the best. We really don't want to be clicking Bitter Malice against this Annihilape because it has the ability Defiant. In case anybody doesn't know what Defiant does, every time one of its stats drop, it gets 2 attack boost. So even if Bitter Malice drops its attack by 1 stage, Annihilape will get 2 attack boost, meaning that it will net 1 attack boost every time Bitter Malice is clicked into it. So we really, really want to see Zoroarks with Hex. Would a Rongaroo be able to handle the close combat? A Rongaroo is another normal type that can handle the close combat. Thankfully, a Rongaroo has the Psychic typing. I think a Rongaroo would be another great one to see here. I might bring my own Rongaroo myself. But for now, I'm bringing the bird, because I don't know how many other people got birds. And bird is a key part of the strategy. Yeah, so when the battle starts, Toucanon is going to Beak Blast, Annihilape is going to close combat me, and it's going to get burned. And then everybody else after that can move. Because you'll take half damage from the Annihilape. Way less risky. Nasty Plot would be good, because that increases the damage of your Hex. But because the Annihilape is burned, Hex will do double damage. That's the strategy that we really want to put in place. It'd be nice if we could have 2 Zoroarks and a Pokemon that could reflect. That would be extra helpful. I see we have a Furgraph coming onto the field. Who changed to being a Dondozo? No. We don't need Dondozo. Dondozo cannot beat this. We need normal types. Dondozo is not a normal type. He's not even close. We liked the Farigiraf. I thought that was a pretty good one. If Farigiraf had things like Reflect, and maybe Helping Hand, that would be pretty neat. It would be pretty cool and epic. Got room for one more. Bring Zoroark again on the next one. I can try a Rongaroo with Skill Swap, Reflect, and Helping Hand. Not sure what 4th move would be. You can just put in Instruct. That would be helpful. Or you could put in Rest and give yourself a Chesto Berry. That way you have like a one-turn heal. If your healing options aren't great with the leftovers that I'm assuming you're going to have to use. Does Zoroark have room for Psych Up? Swablu can comfortably reach +6 defense. I mean, you could, yeah. You could definitely put Psych Up on the Zoroark. Because all you really need is the Nasty Plot and the Hex. The Zoroark has a lot of options for moves. Oranguru doesn't have Helping Hand? Yeah. Instruct is like better Helping Hand, though. Because instead of doing 1.5 times damage, you do double the damage. Because you're moving twice in the same turn. It also doesn't reset the player's stats till 30% HP? Yeah. Alright, looks like we're going to try with 2 Zoroarks and just have our fingers crossed we don't get an Intimidate Mon. So we'll save 6 seconds. Rest in peace, I don't have enough materials for the Chilling Water TM for Oranguru. I think Oranguru can live without it. He probably understands. Oranguru's got a lot of options. And we got an Intimidate Mon. That is pretty unfortunate. A little bit of an interesting choice to choose Knockoff, considering Annihilape doesn't have an item, and you can just click Hex, like that Zoroark did. See how that Zoroark did a lot of damage by clicking Hex? That's kind of what we want to happen. But yeah, I think we're going to get screwed over simply because of this Tauros here. Like, I have to die here. There's no other way. I am not long for this world. We also really don't prefer Shadow Ball, because Shadow Ball can lower special defense upon chance. And if it lowers the special defense, then that means that Annihilape gets an attack boost. So you really want to see Hex. You really want to see Hex. I'm gonna try and help me out the Zoroark, because if it like two-shots it, we maybe win. It's possible. Annihilape's at like its lowest in terms of special defense. Here's the Hex. How much does this do? Ah, almost enough to break Tera's shield. But it lived, though, so we can click it again. Or that one breaks it. Okay, it cleared itself. I'm gonna sacrifice to Beak Blast. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't. It didn't attack me. Ah, I could have roosted. I'm stupid. I can bring Swablu next round, but it won't do much unless Zoroark has Psych Up. I mean, if you could just, like, catch a Farigiraf with Reflect, I would really prefer that, you know? If you have the DLC, The Farigiraphs exist in the DLC. You could just go catch one there. It's really a better way of putting defense on Pokemon, you know? But yeah, that one, we got ruined by Intimidate, but also, if the other Zoroark could be Hex, then that would be great. We need to see Hex. Hex Zoroarks. Cannot say that enough. Might even put it on the screen in small text somewhere. Put Hex on your Zoroarks. I guess if you put... Never mind. I was going to say something, but then I decided not to. Yeah, we really want to see Zoroarks with Hex, because they are so neat. How they do double damage with their Hex whenever I burn them with my Toucannon. It's a match made in heaven, really. That Luxray in the back is just stanced up. He knows I've only got flying types on me right now. He's planning to kill me. Would Galarian Wheezing be sufficient? I wouldn't say so. Mostly because Annihilape has Rage Fist. And the Rage Fist damage is just going to keep building over time. And Wheezing, since it's not a normal type, even if you terrestrialize into a type that resisted it, because then you would get hit by the fighting type, I think Wheezing would have a really tough time here. What Tera types should the Zoroark be? Preferably Stellar. If you got Stellar Tera Shards, that would be the best one. Because then you could just keep both of your immunities to both Ghost and Fighting. Alright, full team of 4, so at least we won't see an Intimidate Mon this round. Now let's give it a go. Just wait like 5 seconds, let me get off the Beak Blast to burn the Annihilape, and then everybody can move and take decreased damage. I'm the only one who has to take like the full frontal attack the first time, you know? Beak Blast. Okay, that Zoroark's still a Shadow Ball, which makes me think that it didn't learn Hex. Look at the Hex damage. How can you turn that down? Also, I might switch to Leftovers on the bird. It seems like the Shell Bell isn't really impactful because I'm not dealing a lot of damage when the Zoroarks are the ones dealing all the damage. Wonder if Rangaru got off that skill swap, because I hope it did. Oh, is it not burned? Oh, I guess it killed itself. Oh well, roost up. Go for Beak Blast. Oh, it crit me. That's the worst when it does that thing. I think I'll probably go for Heal Chair. It crit me through the Reflect. While not burned. Okay, someone else went for Heal Chair. And it looks like a pretty good one. I am also going to Heal Chair. I want a helping hand the Zoroark. Since the Rangaru is instructing it. That was a really good Heal Chair. Let's go. Minimal damage because Reflect and burned. Rock Slide could like miss one of these times, maybe that would be neat. I really want to think that. Maybe. Okay, let me Beak Blast again. Let me Beak Blast again. Because I keep forgetting that Annihilape will take one turn to pause. I could Swords Dance in that time. If I remembered, but I don't. If you're gonna skill swap, do it without the Tera Shield? Yeah, unfortunately, since skill swap is a status move, it won't work whenever the Tera Shield is up. Oh, you know, I could Stellar. He burned. Be Beak Blasted. Might actually do a pretty good chunk. I might even take like a Citrus Berry. Just for that one-time heal. Rangaru got frozen. Oh no! Oh. This has to KO. Oh, thank goodness it's dead. That was a close one. That one Zoroark who was dying died, but then we lost the Zoroark who we were counting on. Alright, that works super well with the Reflect. Love that Reflect. And the Zoroark that was clicking Hex, I mean, you can't stop talking about it. You saw. You were there. Oh, and the Annihilapes. Still let me party. Hold on. Let me organize this man's, and then Right there. That's his spot. Alright, time to do a little bit of magic. Let's get us another Annihilape raid. Yep. Okay, another Annihilape has appeared, but where did it go? It's probably here. Yeah, it's definitely there, because that's the ground Tera on the right there. What's the stats for Toucanon? You want to put all of your stats into attack and defense, but if you're going to play more of a supported role, I'd honestly put all of your attack and HP instead. Because my attack hasn't really been that impactful, as long as the other Zoroarks are clicking Hex. But if you're trying to beat this with, like, 4 other Toucanons, then I'd put it in attack. But if you're planning to be more supportive with other Pokemon, then put your EVs in HP instead. Definitely the defense. The defense is the best thing that you can get. What do you mean communication? I didn't have... I can Pokemon servers. What is the build for Zoroark? So if you're working with a Toucanon who's going to be Beak Blasting, I would recommend putting on Nasty Plot to increase your special attack, and then using Hex as a Ghost-type damage attack that will also double in damage whenever Annihilape has a status, like Burn. And then after that, you can kind of do whatever you want. You can use Rest with, like, a Berry in order to wake yourself up and heal yourself. But then you could also have a Shell Bell to just heal yourself. I would try to avoid clicking Bitter Malice and Shadow Ball, because those can stat drop the Annihilape, which would make it more powerful. Hopefully here we've got 3 Hex Zoroarks. You mean defense and HP? Yeah, defense and HP EVs are what you want to invest in if you're playing a supportive role. You guys don't gotta take so much damage on the first turn. Just let me burn the Annihilape first. Heal Cheer. I'm gonna Beak Blast again because it needs to be burned again. Alright, let me Helping Hand. Actually, I'm gonna Heal Cheer just so I can... Or somebody else is gonna Heal Cheer. Yeah, somebody else Heal Cheer. I'm going to Helping Hand one of the Zoroarks at random. Congratulations. Ah, don't you just love the hexes? Well, GG's, thanks for the runs. Well, thanks for coming out, Mason. I appreciate it. Big blast again. I could have roasted. I keep forgetting that he gives me a free turn where I could just heal myself. Yeah, hold on. Let me burn this guy. I really hope that Shadow Ball doesn't attack boost it. Fire stat changes is like whatever. I'll just throw a heal cheer up to keep anybody from dying. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's dead. Alright, let's bring back another Annihilate, because that one went absolutely perfectly. I didn't even think I could change anything about what happened there, if I wanted to. It was, like, basically perfect. It was a little something called perfect. Oh wait, now I can fly here. That's a little bit faster. Appreciate the help knocking this one out. Yeah, no worries. That's what I'm here for. I just like fights. We'll be here every week for all the rest of them. And all the rest of them, I mean the next two. There it is. Yeah, I should probably have plugged myself a little bit more often, but you know, like, comment, subscribe. Especially subscribe. I like this. I like when number goes up. It's like my favorite thing. Subscribing, you'll know when I go live and all that jazz that the big creators say, you know. Alright, doesn't seem like anybody wants to join. I'm just gonna waste time for a bit, maybe doing it online. Nobody in the chat wants to do one. Also makes it more engaging to show this strategy actually working. Man, people are only doing Annihilapes right now. And this one schmuck with the Arbolivo has no idea what's going on. Oh boy, what am I looking at here? I mean, the Grimmsnarl can set up screens. That's an Arceus. I mean, I'm hopeful. Well, I'm curious to see what happens. Honestly, let's do it. Maybe the Zapdos guy will actually clutch up and pull out like an Oranguru or a Farigiraf. Because if we can do that, and the Arceus can keep itself alive by clicking recover like 16 times, all 16 times that it can. Okay, that's a ghost type. That's really not what I wanted to see this person change to. That's like they were neutral to the Rage Fist before, which wasn't great, but now they're weak to it, which is worse. The Grimmsnarl has Sucker Punch. That is not a screen. That is decidedly not a light screen. Or a reflect. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. And there goes the Dirge. What type is this Arceus? Well, it's dead, so it's not a type anymore. You know, I think online was a mistake. I'm just gonna put that one out there. Oh, Toucannon's so clutch. Toucannon is too good for this lobby. And well, at least they can do what I love. Big blast and hopefully burn it and die. I wonder what people think when they die like 3 times in a Tera raid. Like, do they think that they're the problem? They have to. They have to think that if they die 3 times in a Tera raid that they are the problem. Right? Because assumedly these people have been online for the past hour and a half doing exactly the same thing. Not seeing any more success. It just boggles my mind sometimes. Alright, back to us doing the raids. And me hosting them. Alright, I went to go get a drink of water without announcing myself. Any changes? No. Alright, I'll hang out for like another 23-ish minutes or so. But if nobody wants to do Annihilape raids anymore, then it kind of is what it is. Do I have any good outbreaks today? I think I still need this shiny. I might go hunt that later. Let me also organize you after I change. What's your opposite ability? I've got so many ability capsules, I might as well see what the... Oh, a nerve. Right. Okay, yeah, you should like always be mirror armor. Oh wait, did that? Hold on. Oh, does Toucannon just not have a hidden ability? Well, I guess it doesn't. Huh. The more you know. I always thought Skill Link was the hidden ability. But it's not. It just has two regular abilities. Meaning that it could potentially get buffed in the future. Put you in flying. Right here's where you were, I believe. Actually, no, that's where Toucannon was. Did I put you in steel? You were in steel. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Alright, enough boring box organization. Let's get back to fighting the monkey, maybe. Alright, a second to cannon has hit the Tera raid. I'm not sure we'll have enough damage output, but we might. I mean, hopefully both of us will be able to get to +6. Oh, they're gone. I think we could do it. Alright. We're halfway through this one and nobody's interested. I think I am just going to challenge as a group one more time. And if nobody jumps in, I think we'll be done for today. It's too bad Farigiraf is the next Tera raid, because we could have used it to defeat this one a little bit easier. Everyone would just have a level 100 Farigiraf. Hello, Jothan. How you doing? You got a Zoroark with Hex? I sure hope so. Oh, another Zoroark has entered the fray. Dope. I have Nasty Plox and Hex. Will that work? That would be absolutely wonderful, Jothan. That will be tremendous. And you're a support build? Alright, well, we'll see what that looks like. If you're planning to use Bitter Malice, don't use that one. We don't want to see Bitter Malice getting clicked into this Annihilape because it'll activate Defiant, which causes Annihilape to get 2 attack boost. No, Intimidate Mon. That's an Intimidate Mon. Okay, I think we lose. Dark is going to make this really difficult. For that reason. Alright, I can at least take one hit. That's a crit. Oh gosh, a freeze. Yeah, the freezes are a little annoying. We're getting a tad bit unlucky on this one. This is it's gonna be pretty tricky. I'm gonna have to die here just to get off the big blast burn, but maybe after that we might be able to do something, but I mean, just because the Arcanine is here, we're basically guaranteed a loss, unless we get really lucky. Skill swap and reflect. That would work if the Arcanine didn't already have Intimidate. But yeah, reflect would be sweet. Now that Annihilape's just gonna kill everything because gotten enough attack boost from the Intimidate. I can Skill Swap and Reflect with the Light Clay. Yeah, that's... Light Clay is a pretty good option. I'll try to go for a Heal Cheer. I still think we're dead no matter what, but we can quote-unquote hold on to hope. Maybe the Zoroarks will get like 6 Super Ultra Mega Crits. That's a freeze. Oh, you know what? Actually, we might have turned this one around. Life's gonna remove its things. I can afford to die. No, there's Zoroark. I don't think I have enough health to live one full damage close combat right now. And since it's not burn, the Hex is gonna do like kind of nothing. Oh, 2 cannons to go. Okay, maybe. Maybe. It's a big maybe. But if the Zoroark with health attacks, and then the Zoroark without health attacks, it's a maybe. They'll fight our stat changes. No, Annihilape released energy, which means that Zoroark didn't kill it. The fire type hurt. Yeah, the fire type hurts us. Unfortunately, Arcanine. If Arcanine wasn't there, we would have won hands down. It would have been easy lemon squeezy, as the French say. They say some weird things. But we can run it back, and we will hopefully not get an Arcanine. And if we don't get an Arcanine, then we'll be good. Got room for one more. One more person, and then we can guarantee that we won't see Intimidate like last time. Hey, there we go. Alright. Let's try it with 4. Did the power sword make that do more? Oh, it's not important. Now the Annihilape and Subsipper. I'm gonna roost up. Or maybe I'm gonna Beak Blast. A crit, please. Thank you very much. Now we're good to be in Hexen mode. I mean, while I reflect up, I might as well go for the Sword Stance. Oh, not Bitter Malice. Don't click Bitter Malice. Oh wait, yeah, you can. Never mind. I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm having flashbacks. You're right. You can click Bitter Malice. I'm having war flashbacks. That's my bad. Alright. And, is it dead? I think it died. It didn't die, but get close. Hold on. I need my thing. Oh, cool, I dodged it. Oh, wait. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright. Alright. I will bring back another Annihilape if there's anybody who wants to do one. Just give me a moment. I would be more than down to clown. Or if anybody wants to do another one for whatever reason, that'd be fine too. Whoops, I went too far. Let's see, this is potentially an Annihilape. There it is. Is that? Oh, it's a drowsy. Oh, hi, fletchling. I should probably have more Pokemon on me than just the cannon, huh? Anyways, let's fight this thing so I can forget about having no Pokemon other than just two cannon. Got Rafa. What are we gonna see here? Okay, Fezandipity. Bit of an interesting choice, but as long as it doesn't put a poison on Annihilape whenever we need to burn it, I guess that would be okay. I'll wait this out for a bit, just in case there's a fourth person who comes along who can help us out. Yeah, we really prefer to see normal types that can deal with fighting type moves. Oh, we did get a fourth. Alright, Luna, what you bringing to the table? Your own Annihilape. I don't think that's a great idea. I think it's gonna be pretty tricky. Oh, Magirna, God of Death. Okay. That'll be a little bit trickier with a party of 4. And also, you're gonna take a lot of Rage Fist damage. But it's not the worst thing, as long as you have Iron Defense. we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we prefer to see normal types here, so that we can be immune to the Rage Fist. Because Rage Fist is going to do a lot of damage over time to everything that's not a normal type, even if you resist it. But maybe Magearna will change into a normal type. That would be pretty neat. I got crit. Okay, Pheasantipity unfortunately went down. Which means I don't think I'm going to have the ability to roost here, so I'm going to also have to go down to get off another Beak Blast now that's going to clear its burn and set up Tera Shield. Ooh, right, the Annihilape also has Earthquake, which is going to do a lot of damage to the poison type. Seems like it got to dodge it, though. Okay, with the defense cheer... Okay, yeah, this Pheasantipity doesn't seem like it really knows what's going on. Because Hex, which is good. That was also a really good heal cheer. I think we could still win as long as Pheasantipity tries to avoid moving or using any actions. The only did remove effects from itself, though. I think as long as we don't experience any more deaths, we could still win. The Pheasantipity did just die, though. You know, I'm a hopeless guy. I think we could still win as long as nobody else dies. As long as nobody else uses moves that would cause them to die, I think we could still win. That Magearna is definitely trying to die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's... I mean, I have to go for the damage here. Because, fun fact, if you don't do anything, the Tera Raid won't kill you for a very long time. And sometimes that's beneficial for the players that are doing damage. Okay, and this Zoroark is Ghost Tera, so he might die. It needs to two-shot the Annihilape, and by two-shot, I mean do a heckin' lot. That's not a two-shot. And the Magearna is dead. Yeah, so what went wrong there is that obviously the Magearna and the Pheasantipity got knocked out by Rage Fist. So what we really want to do is bring normal types to avoid that happening. The Zoroark was pretty good, except for when it went Tera Ghost and it lost that immunity to Rage Fist. What we really want to see is Stellar Tera. That helps out quite a bit. So I can wait here for a minute if anybody wants to maybe go catch a Farigiraf in the wild or an Oranguru. change any Tera types. Let's see about okay, I would need to change the screen on my Oranguru because it's meant to be more special tanky, but all right, we have Clefairy. Alright, I think enough time has passed for people to make some changes. We'll regroup, give it another go. Hi Dominic, how you doing? Good old Slide Bentley full. Nice to see you. I'm gonna go ahead and lock Toucannon. Best I can bring right now, still need a tune for Igarath. Well, as long as you can stay alive, I trust you. I'll bring the burn, so it'll be a little bit easier to live, but we mainly just need the Zoroark to deal the hex damage, and maybe keep whatever Luna brings alive. With your maybe coaching is what I'm assuming you're bringing? Okay, Petra will be weak to the Rage Fist, but it has a decently high defense stat. We'll see how it goes. We really need the Petrarunt to not click its signature move, because we really don't want Annihilape to be poisoned. We want it to be burned as much as possible. Big blast. Yeah, Petra, if you could just avoid pressing any buttons on your controller, that would be the best. Because every time you die, obviously, it's going to take time off the timer. And you're really not going to stand a chance of taking a hit. So, we'll move, we'll use our moves, and we'll be able to beat the raid a little bit easier. But we just need you to stall out getting knocked out as much as possible, you know? Oh, I should have beat blasted there, that's my mistake. Petulant, we really need you to not use any moves. Don't heal cheer, don't use moves, don't do anything at all. We really need you to not do anything. Because you are just going to get knocked out every single time by the Rage Fist. The Zoroark has the ability to deal all the damage that we need by using Hex. We just need you to not get knocked out. Don't use any moves or any cheers. Please. Please, 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 please. Then we can stand a chance. Please don't do anything at all. Don't do anything at all. Cheering counts as a move because it causes you to die. We really need you to not die. Oh, okay, we can't win anymore. The Petrun's already gotten knocked out too many times. Also, it would really benefit us if the Zoroark was Stellar Tera, because then it could keep its immunity to the Rage Fist. Petulant, please, like, what part about don't use any moves do you not understand? Do you not see the cause and effect happening here? That every time you get knocked out, we lose a chunk of the timer? And if you don't use any moves, then you don't get knocked out for a very long amount of time? That's what we need you to do, is to just not use anything. Don't use any actions. You're not helping us. Please. I think we could have won this one if it wasn't for Petulant getting knocked out every 2 turns. Wasn't sure how long it could stall before my attack is forced. It's about a minute. I think it's like a minute and 15. I timed it out I tested it one time, but that was like a year ago at this point. I can always try it again. Actually, let me cancel this, because I would like people to have time to make changes. By any means, go catch a furry giraffe. Go catch an Orangaroo, if you can. Go catch even a giraffe rig and put an Eviolite on it and level it to level 100 would be better than nothing, you know? And we'll wait here for a little bit, just to give people the chance to get something better or pull something together. Because we really want to see normal types. Normal types that can deal with fighting type moves are ideal. Give it another couple minutes. I got 2 people. I mean, I'm not really the person who needs help. I need to help other people. But I can only help those people so much if they can't help themselves, you know? So I'm hoping that if I press this invite people with code, that we'll see some people bring normal types, you know? The code. Or you could try joining Rosalina's code if you want to. Alright, what are we going to see Luna bring this time? Oh, also a Tobias has entered the fray. How you doing, Tobias? Alright, this looks like a team that can work. Let's give it a shot. Let's do the thing. Which Toucannon is going to take decreased damage? I think I am. Nope, I took the full damage. The other Toucannon took decreased damage. Let me heal cheer for everybody else. Did that go off? It definitely didn't go off, right? It just ate my heal cheer. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. give Zoroark a helping hand. Hello, Curly Professor. How you doing? Just realized I went a little quiet there. I think I should be blessed. Oh, that one did a sizable amount. Oh, because that one Zoroark is Bitter Malicing. That's probably why it did sizable amounts, because it's buffing the attack right here at the end, which means that we could maybe possibly lose. Except this Beak Blast is gonna KO the Annihilape, and we're good. Ow. Okay, yeah. We can't really afford to Bitter Malice the Annihilape unless it's had its ability changed. Thankfully, we had quite a lead. Quite a lead built up. Alright, if anybody wants to do another Annihilape raid, I'll bring another one back. Oops, too far. Annihilape has moved all the way, not there. It's moved all the way out here. Oh, I forgot we can't actually fly to these points. Let me just go over this one so I can get rid of it. There we go. Can we do Ogre Ousting, please? Unfortunately, Curly Professor, I really don't have any time for Ogre Ousting today. But if you come by next week, a little bit earlier, I tend to start these streams an hour before the new raid boss goes live. If you come by then next week, I think we could definitely do some Ogre Ousting then. Because it'll be unlikely that there's anybody that shows up to do Annihilape raids, because everybody who wants to get an Annihilape will have an Annihilape then. Jason, please don't lock a ghost type. Please, I'm begging you. I know the stream delay is like 20 seconds long and you're probably not going to hear me, but please don't lock a ghost type into fighting this other ghost type that has a ghost type move that will KO you 100% of the time. A normal type would be splendid. We're going to have a Farigiraf. We're going to have me burning the Annihilape. We could totally do this. Okay, they locked the ghost type. I have a decision. You know what? I'm gonna cancel the lobby. I just don't think we could beat it with the Skeledirge. I think that would be a waste of time. I'm gonna reset the lobby for that one. We really want to see normal types that can deal with fighting type moves. What do you got for us this time, Jason? Jason's thinking about it. They really looking for a normal type that can handle this. I trusted you. I know you got one there, Jason. It's your secret little weapon that you're hiding. Oh, okay. No, Jason just they left. Alright, well, my trust was misplaced, but maybe Jason's going out to go find a Rongaroo or a Farigiraf. In which case, I'll try hosting one more raid after this, and hopefully Jason will have a Pokemon that can deal with this raid a little bit better. Okay, unfortunately we did get an Intimidate Pokemon, so this is going to be way harder. I think we can still do it, though. Especially if Farigiraf gets rid of its ability. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should be blessed here. I'm just gonna do my part and I'm gonna go for a heal cheer. What the Fergraph could do is side skill swap the Tauros, because then that'll reapply the Intimidate. And now that it doesn't have Defiant, the attack drops would be helpful. Should probably also... Oh, it's dead. That man's is gone. There was a monkey there, but no, there's not. That was big. That was a big hit. It's pretty neat. I liked it a lot. Alright, let me bring back another Annihilape. And we'll see if there's yet anybody else who maybe doesn't have one and wants to get one, who shows up at the absolute cusp of midnight here almost. Oh, whoa. My game, like, heckin' did not like that. This is a ghost. Alright, this might be the last one for me today. Just because I think we're getting pretty close to the saturation point of anybody who wants to beat one has beaten one at this point. But if anybody wants to prove me wrong, by all means. Hey, it's Kiwi. How you doing? Bringing it to canon, I like that. Alright, let's run this. And if anybody else wants to beat an Annihilape after this, you know, speak now or forever hold your peace, because this might be the last one. Double Beak Blast. If only Double Beak Blast could double burn. Oh, I forgot. I had to reapply the Big Blast. think I'm just gonna help out the Zoroark. Yeah. 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 That works. Alright. If there are any chatters who would like one more Annihilape raid, because they haven't beaten Annihilape yet, now's your time to shine. All the spotlights will be on you. This is your moment, specifically, just for you, for the next minute. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. Also save. Guess I'm gonna head off. Good luck on any final raids. Yeah, thanks for coming out, Slide Bentley Full. Always a pleasure to have you. One more? Alright, Nathan. If you haven't beaten it yet, I can do one more Annihilape. My boss isn't gonna be happy with me in the morning, but I could I could totally be one more Annihilape. 1,000%. Alright, where is this thing? Oh, it's all the way over here. Oh, Scatterbug. I'm actually gonna defeat this because you need Scatterbug powder for making Protect TMs, and I make Protect TMs like I drink water in this game. Get burned. Thank you for the raid. No worries, Valentine. That's what I'm here for. Oh, I didn't even get my HP back. Alright, one more. Just please, have a counter set up, Like a normal type that can deal with fighting type moves is what we really want to see. Yeah, we love the Fergaraffs. Let's go. If we get one more, then we can guarantee that we won't have to see an Intimidate Mon. Even if the Fergaraff may have skill swap to negate that problem. Hey, we got 4. Alright. Immediately lock the Zoroark. That's what I like to see. I mean, hopefully it's got Hex. We love them Hex Zoroarks. Oh, I got crit. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. I think with the Reflect I should live. And the Power Swap. Power Swap means I should also maybe live, but I can at least get the burn off. Okay, yeah, I lived. Roost up here. I'm gonna... Okay, never mind, I'm gonna Big Blast. Big Blast for the homies, let's go. Oh, that hurt me a lot. But at least you got burned. And we're done. Alright, anybody else who still needs to beat an Annihilape raid? Let me know. Because I can do another one. I can do this all day. But if there's not interest, then I'd rather just go to sleep. As I do have to go to work tomorrow. Also, like and subscribe. I like when my numbers go up. It's a fun thing that happens. I often forget to plug myself, but it just popped into my head randomly that maybe I should say that out loud. Because I beat all of these, you know. And there's going to be 2 more in the next 2 weeks. Just a thought. I could use a hand. Alright, Liquid Crab. From the absolute jaws of despair, another Annihilape raid shall be done. Perhaps against my better judgment. Did I mess up resetting that one? There's Fairy. I think I messed up the reset. Let me do that again. Oh, okay. I think the Annihilape moved to being just behind me. Oh, liquid crab. Let me go get my own code. That way I can. If anybody brings them on that I think definitely will lose us the raid, then I can just back out and we can make another lobby. That's just the easiest way to do it, you know? Liquid crab, are you Matthew? I think it's the new one. If not, okay, you're in. All right. We're cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's be right back. All right, I need to plug my controller before it dies. That was unfortunately a triplet. We all had the same idea to go for the heal cheer. Bit of a waste, but like, at least the Zoroark's gonna be unfrozen. Oh wait, I should have gone for the big blast. Man, the only two Pokemon that's not super effective for are the ones that dodge that attack. And we're clear. Alright, any last people? And when I say last, I mean last. Like, this is it. Like, I know I said that there was a last chance, like, 3 raids ago, but this is the last, the actual last chance for someone to continue the live stream by one more Tera raid. If there is somebody who has not yet beaten an Annihilape. I'm gonna pull up one more Annihilape. But if, I'm not gonna do it unless there's somebody who really, really, really needs to do it who hasn't beat it yet. Give it like until I get to the Tera raid. This is the absolute last one, if at all. That's a dragon. Like, if I keep it zoomed in like this, that gives it more time for somebody to come in and say that they want to do it. So let's search really inefficiently like this. Oh, there it is. Let's walk there. Oh, let's walk there in the correct direction. Oops. Where is it again? It's over there. Over here. This is like such a weird area. Have I never been here? I feel like I've never been here before in Scarlet and Violet. Anyways, let's keep going. Alright. Anybody? No. Alright. We're done for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the live stream. And even consider subscribing for any live streams that we do in the future. For future 7-star Tera raids. Or any of the other variety stuff that we do. I don't know. It happens sometimes. And I will see you in the next one.